Step all 4. What's up? Hope you and the family are good. It's my mom's birthday. She's 70 something. We're gonna celebrate later today. But I got a few hours I can get some work done. Blackbird, how's it going? There is not a whole lot of news today. I found like a few things. Just a few things. That's it. So right now what I'm looking at is all the guides that I've made. I have a TR guide. Let's see. Get that in there. Just in time for news. Oh, and guess what? It's 10 o'clock. Time for the FGC News at 10. With your host, Automatic, the boomer with the maneuvers. Hey, maybe I should use the NVIDIA broadcast, the eye tracker. For the news. Hold up, here we go, here we go. Eye contact made up. What do I gotta look at? Don't worry. Everything's cool. Oh. That's so weird. Oh. So, okay. I wonder if I'm looking at the... Am I looking at the camera right now? Oh, I gotta see. This is working out the way I think it will. This is so gross. Nope. I have to... Man, I had to look pretty close to the camera. It looks weird. If I stay like right, if I look exactly at right here, it's fine. But it's just not gonna work out that way. Let me turn it off. Okay, what do we got? So the patch last night, they nerfed Jamie. But really, it wasn't a nerf. It was clearly not intentional. Jamie had you stunned in the corner. You know, burnout, DI, if you block it, you get hit, you get stunned in the corner. Usually, after the combo finishes, you will return from burnout. You won't actually, you know, maintain the burnout status. But his OD command grab, if you didn't follow up with it, they would remain in burnout. So what this could do is loop into it. If your opponent didn't have any drive gauge, they didn't have a whatever, you can do DI, OD, command grab, drink a few times, something like that. Clearly unintentional. People ask me like, why don't you do this? It's really cool. Why don't you? Because first of all, it looks stupid. We all look stupid, and it's clearly unintentional. Definitely not supposed to be that way. And it's not even that. It's not even that I suspected that they would get rid of it, which, you know, pretty much they would. But it's just not. It's not that cool. It doesn't even. Whatever. Also, why can JP keep his glitch? Do you mean the meter glitch? That's everybody. That's not just JP. The drive gauge not being consumed when something hits on the same frame or something like that. I haven't looked into that much. I assume that might get nerfed also, but we'll see. Yeah, but you kind of said the same thing as Luffy here. When do they look at the OD amnesia glitch? I think he just means using OD amnesia. Man, JP is ridiculous. Why is he able to have perfect parry and a direct answer for grabs in the corner? It's crazy. It's crazy talk. Huh. What happens when you tech the throw after OD amnesia? If he does OD amnesia and then throw. If you throw him, I kind of want to look at that some more. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Just grab him after you bait the OD amnesia and have advantage. Anyways, not a whole lot of news today. So I got some tech videos and some tournament results. And then after that, I'm gonna work on the guide to the guides. I don't know why this didn't occur to me until this morning. Somebody in the Discord asked me, how do I access the character guides outside of the live stream time? I was like, why don't I just make a document that has all the documents in it, you know? So I'm starting to put that together. So I'm gonna do that after I go over the next few things. So okay, Jamie's command grab got nerfed, and hopefully maybe they made it made the online experience better, because last night I was getting crushed. I also restarted my computer and all kinds of things. Okay, so Brain Tumor 10,000 Bink tweeted at me a couple days ago, November 10th, about a optimal question mark poisonless punish on jury SA1. This is a pretty interesting idea. Well, let's just take a look at it. So this example requires them to be cornered while they do it. And this is double poison. Double poison. It looks really sick. That I cannot deny. How's the new router been treating you? I think now legitimately people just rage quit. Whenever I get a disconnect, because they're far more infrequent. This is awesome. You use the OD slide to gain a lot of advantage, right? You get a lot of advantage by doing this, because now it's not minus whatever the last hit of block is. It's just immediately minus a lot. So much that you're able to get the poison, and then you jump over. They're still being punished, so that's a, punish counter standing heavy kick. Well, because the puddle is poisoning them, it gives you the, I still don't know what this move's called. It gives you the torpedo, but the positioning is good enough that after the torpedo, they get poisoned again because they're still in the puddle. Take a look at that. They're still poisoned. That gives you OD lash with the poison effect. And then, yep, that's pretty much the standard ender. Use a 2-bar OD projectile into the ender, into level 3. And they have less than, at this point, they have less than half of a bar of drive gauge. So sometimes I think it does more damage if you add the drive rush medium punch into the stance kicks, because it just allows the poison to tick more, and at that point in the combo you're barely doing any damage with anything. So the poison actually sometimes can count for more damage. But in this case, you don't have any meter at all. You have just a sliver, which is enough to do the OD poison. And then level 3, this does incredible damage, and it looks really cool. Did I hear you just say Jamie command grab got nerfed? Yes, they took it away. Yeah, but they didn't mean to. They didn't mean for him to have it, so I don't know if they actually took it away. Can you take away something that you didn't mean to put? They fixed it. And that's an interesting subject, because I'm still waking up. I had a good thought. How can I put this? It's not a nerf, you know? It's kind of what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'll come back to me. So there's one more route. Mid-screen. The interesting about these, the interesting thing about these kinds of extreme situational combos is that sometimes you can just take parts of the combos that are useful, but when you're in the situation, being in the situation is very rare. They wake up with super, you have full bar, you know, that's pretty much it. You have full drive gauge and maybe even full super art. It's very rare. So you're probably never gonna see a combo like this, but you will see a variation of it. Ooh, ooh, ooh! You can do that mid-screen. Wait, so what was the difference? Was dash up twice and then puddle. It looked like there was a bit of a gap between some of the stuff too. Yeah, there was a big gap. No, no, why? I'm tripping. This was done by, wait a minute. I'm trying to look at the frame meter. Okay, this is the beginning. It looks like they could have done the slide much earlier. And then the puddle, there's a big gap between that as well. Yeah, it was delay dash, I think. But dash dash delay puddle. But maybe you don't need to do that. You should be fine without doing the delay, which is good news, makes it easier. Sweet. So that one looks like it does How much damage? 6703. You probably wouldn't count the poison there. I mean, it still counts, but not if it's gonna kill them. 6945. Damn, that's a lot of damage. That's muy de maje. And I think that's pretty much it as far as tech. Oh, I found. Oh, nice. I got one more. I don't know what this is really saying. Makoto's maximum damage combo. So this combo that's about to happen, I think kills Akuma 2.5 times. I think. I don't remember, but check this out. What was the issue with Jamie's command grab? Why it got nerfed? I'll get back to it. I still have some thoughts about that. So Makoto, when she taunts, she gains damage. If you hold her taunt, she has 2 separate other animations that increase her damage even further. So you can do, and the third hit actually can hit them. I think the first hit can hit them. Anyways, it increases her damage. So there's 1 taunt, 2 taunt, 2 taunt. They could have mashed out of this, but whatever, it's fun. If you see up here, here's the other. This is the next health bar that they would have if they didn't die to this. 2 taunts. Okay, we killed Akuma twice. Yep, almost 2.5. Almost 2.5 health bars worth of damage to Akuma. Goki. It's ridiculous. Oh, and there's also a video. I'll link this in the chat if you want details of it. Alright, let's look at some results. This website's actually pretty good. Dashfight.com. They do tournament results, news, and they actually do have what people always ask for, like an events section. I'm not sure how well updated it is, but they do have some of the bigger tournament events. The Coliseum 5, whatever that is. Champions of the Realm, Mortal Kombat 1, Salt Mine League, TNS. So this is kind of nice. So, F-Champ won ICFC. I believe the Europe. What? No. It's not the Europe one, is it? I thought it was Asia. Yeah. Wins ICFC Asia Fall 2023. And this is just a single tournament. This isn't the accumulation, right? Congratulations to our finalist. Huh. Wait, did he actually win the whole thing? Yeah, he did. Wow, that's it. He won the whole thing. I think. Or maybe he won in points, which go to the next phase. I actually don't know how the ICFC format works, but I think it's about to blow up. I know that Majin Obama had a rather large hand in the creation of it, right? But I think this tournament series is gonna have a big payoff really soon. Like, man, this is a lot. But Ryan F-Champ has won it. My memory of F-Champ was the first Evo for Street Fighter 4. He was walking around with caffeine pills, just popping them things, asking for money matches. And when he would play people on stream, he would do the Dawson taunt where he would get rather large and stand up. He would do yoga, and then he would teleport, and man, he's crazy. What a crazy individual. I like him. I don't know how he stays so positive and so strong in this game with Sim. Dude, Sim is on the come up. I think Sim can be... He's not going to be better than Ken, JP, Luke. I think when it comes down to it, right now, the game is JP, Luke, and Ken are really good, but also super easy to play. And I think that ease of use is what is also pushing them over the edge to maintaining that top 3. Dalsum, I think, can potentially be within that top tier category, within like top 5-ish. He can be, I mean, I guess it's like top 3, and you got a bunch of other characters. I think he could be in that bunch of other characters, and he keeps getting better over time. But what's not going to get him in the top 3 is his ease of use. He's really hard to play, and when you got characters that can jump in and just win the game off of guesses, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So somebody mentioned just before. Let me snooze the ad right quick. Somebody mentioned earlier about why did they nerf Jamie's OD command grab. Let me see if I can find any footage of anybody doing that. I think the best place to look would be Hatson. What? Where's his Twitter? Did he get shadow banned again? Is it with like an ON? Or did he delete his Twitter after Jamie got nerfed? What? There it is. Alright. And the funny thing is, this is one of those situations that's like saving for nationals. It's in that category. This is not overpowered. It's not like gonna make Jamie better. There's still a lot you gotta do to even get to this position. But it's clearly not intended. You're clearly supposed to leave burnout. So then you might think, if it's not overpowered, then why get rid of it, right? And I think it's not intended. It's not what they meant for. That's not how they meant for things to be. And the other real issue with it is how it prevents your opponent from playing the game. They just gotta wait, and there's just a bunch of time passing while they're doing this sequence. Let me see if I can just show you what. Let's see what this is. So here's a pretty extreme example of how you could work this. Is it? No. This is not it at all. This is just a cool combo. Where's the stun stuff at? Oh, this is it. So there's a stun, 2 drinks, OD command grab. So this situation is also indicating that you need 4 drinks to be able to do it. When Jamie is at 4 drinks, 4 drink levels, any drink after that will contribute to his drive gauge, whether it's burnout or just how it is normally. So when you drink twice, you should get 1 bar. You should get 1 bar back, a half for each drink. What about level 2? So if you're, I'm not sure if you're asking me that so that I can inform everybody else, or if you actually don't know. If you're at 4 drinks and you do level 2, you get 3 bars back, or you get half of your burnout meter back. So this is important because this is combining the OD command grab, length of the knockdown, and the lack of removal of the stun state, or the burnout state rather. And you're getting 2 drinks, which is 1 drive gauge back after you do an OD command grab. And the command grab is not even doing that much damage. It's not really doing that much damage. But it's allowing you to loop back into the same situation. So they take a little bit of damage from the DI on block, just a little bit. They go back into the stun state, you drink twice, command grab again. And this sequence kind of goes on and on. Your opponent cannot escape this. Let me make sure. Yep, this is hitting on the 1 frame after they wake up, I think. I think this is a 1 frame gap. Yeah, this is a 1 frame gap. The heavy kick back into DI. So no character can escape this. There's no armor move that can save you from this. And if you look at it, the super art is also building up quite a bit. So this is actually a really dangerous situation because they are at nearly full health. It's so specific though, because all these things put together are just, it's the stars gotta align. But I think this is the real reason why they remove something that's not intended, that also locks your opponent out from playing the game for this long. You're not able to really do anything. All you can do is kind of watch. I mean, I guess at best you can get hit by the DI, but then you can just do it again. You can just DI them again, which may though end up costing them more meter. But at the end of the day, this is just not what they intended. And if you have something that's unintentional, it may lead to situations like this, and then that can be more developed and even worse. So you just got to get rid of it. I mean, it's pretty obvious that this was not intended. So this is building a super art gauge. It's the perfect storm situations. Yeah. And it could also just contribute more to your character. Let's say that they have less health than this. They have less health, but you still put them in the loop, not necessarily for the damage that this one can do, but just to build more super art meter. You can do it to build more super art, so then that carries over to the next round, and you know, you might have more of an advantage than what's intended, because of, you know, burnout. The stun is not being removed, and all that like thinking and explaining. It may not even come to that. It could just be, oh snap, that's not supposed to work that way. They're supposed to get burnout removed. Okay, remove it. That could be all there is to it. And that's that. So, yep. F-Champ 1 ICFC Asia. First place in the rankings, it looks like. Pretty cool. Also, book. Tekken player. Jawa. Nice. And can opener. Can opener last night, speedrun edition, because of the maintenance and the Steam maintenance. They had to go fast. And 801 Strider won over Punk, No Other Prodigy in third place. Crossover, who we just saw at Blink Esports, the DR event. Of course, Punk second place. It's worth mentioning that this is the second time that Gustavo has beaten Punk in a tournament. I think it was another can opener. So I find that really interesting. It's really interesting. And we got Jazdiro, JP, Burkish. I was about to say Gotchakun. Burkish Rashid, Dual Kevin's Luke, and Charlie. Who I think their name is Kimchi Slapper. Could be wrong. There it is. Basically, they're admitting Jamie is poo-poo? No. Not at all. So that's all I got. That's all I found in the 10 minutes that I had. I wasn't going to stream today, but I got a few hours, so I'm glad to do it. Anything y'all got? Let me know what's new while the ad is playing. Before I move on to doing boring, pretty much administration things. I'm going to be working on a guide that links to all of my other guides. So there you go. That's that. Reina and Tekken, I talked about that yesterday. No games today? I'm gonna play a game today. I'm gonna solve puzzles. I have some idea. I have some ideas. Man, I'm sleepy. I think I know how to solve 1.5 of the puzzles remaining. I got 3 more. Are the guides available for everyone or just the subs? I used to do it so that subs would be able to link to it first, but this right here, it's gonna have. I'm just gonna have it, everybody. Yeah. Need to make a link for this. Tiny URL. Let's see. Master guide. Not available. Master. Hold on. World's strongest guides. Wow. There we go. So this is going to link into everything else that I've written. The only issue is going to be, I got to make it look pretty at some point, but some of these are going to be outdated. There's no getting around it. That's the whole point of why I call what I write working guides, because I'm just working on them as I go along. They're not finished. They might end up being not updated. That's why we don't have game facts guides anymore, because patches, games get updated and balance changes all the time. So yeah, this Zangief document was not. Let's see, I'll indicate that. Knockdowns that are actually good. This one's actually not a guide. It's just some of the knockdowns with Sagat. Some of the knockdowns with Geef that are good. So there's a Ryu document somewhere as well. I got so many things that I've written about that it's going to be pretty cool to have them all in one place. Can you solve a puzzle for me? Why is it I only enjoy playing Rushdown Blocker now? Sagat? Yeah. Cross Tekken Sagat was sick. Street Fighter V Sagat was better than the other characters that for me, playing Sagat in Street Fighter V made the game much more enjoyable. Make a Kami guide for me? Alright, what you do is... Alright, don't worry, I got you. I can do that in a few minutes. Ready? Kami guide. Crouch, medium kick, drive rush, dive kick, lull, hit jabs, and light kick. Throw into 5 HP. Corner. Win. There you go. You reach legend with this. I think it didn't even save yet. There you go. There you go. Hold on, my bad. Did I put crouching, medium kick, drive rush into 2LP? My bad. Down light punch. I forgot a very important aspect of that. There it is. Kevin Malone Chili. Here's another. Let's see. I'm gonna make a subsection. Character guides right here, and notes, ramblings, whatever. Don't bold. There we go. So this one is reversal speeds and safe jumps. Is there a Control K? Nice. Control K. Look at this. I'm already cooking. Meter math? That's kind of whatever. Ah! I've already did that one. Where is... Oh, so somebody asked earlier. They said they plateaued? Who was that? Static Gorilla. I would take a look at this and maybe you'll get some ideas. As far as looking for things to improve on. Take a look at this document. Make sure it's available for anybody. With link. And also I need y'all to help me out. Sometimes I miss a lot of stuff when I'm compiling like this. If anything doesn't work, just put it in the Discord, message me or whatever. I'll get to it. But these are 5 things that I recommend looking at individually to work on, and this is something that I can use a lot of as well. And this one I probably got to write more about is controlling your emotions, because Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 6 is a game that is justifiably frustrating. However, even though being pissed, even though some things deserved being pissed at are even though some things deserved to be pissed at. There we go. It almost never helps in getting better. I often make even more execution mistakes and receive more questionable input errors if I'm even close to tilting. Basically, I'm trying to treat my frustrations just like learning a new combo or learning a new strategy. Piss-worthy mechanics. So there's sometimes when I play ranked, or especially playing casual matches and custom room matches, I'll try to play a character a different way, but I know I'm not going to play them as good as usual. Most of the time, that's how it works out, because I'm focused on learning a new skill. So let's try. I'm trying to hit crouching medium kick into super with Aki. I'm not good at doing it yet, whether it's a whiff punish or using it as an actual punish on block against sweeps. I'm hyper focused on using that for a couple matches until I can program it into my muscle memory. So with the same mindset, who does this like this is R. Kelly, right? Use your common sense. With the same mindset, I can go into a match and prepare myself mentally. If I anti-air them and I get a crouch heavy punch instead, or I get a cancel into a special move instead of heavy kick instead, I'm going to practice not being upset at that. Ultimately, you just don't want those mistakes to happen, and that also, in turn, helps you not be frustrated at it. So identifying the source of why it's happening is, just as important. But not being upset, there's like two different hurdles. The execution part, which is causing you to be upset, but then there's just the upset part by itself. Because being upset is going to lead to more mistakes further down the line. So this is actually a big part of improving in fighting games, especially Street Fighter 6. Use it to identify the source of frustration. What is it? Execution? Is it the situation? Is it the character being a bit overpowered? Maybe ask yourself, why does that bother you? Why is it making you go on Twitter and hopefully making a change in balance, rather than figuring out what the most you can do, what's in your control, what can you actually do about it? And the cool thing is that when you do see results, it feels really good. Like 2 days ago, I stopped trying to complain and be funny when I'm pissed, and I just started playing a lot better. So train yourself to not be upset, even if you should be upset. It's just the fact is, being upset most of the time doesn't help you play better. And then here's mostly the game stuff, game mechanics. And I think these are ordered in their importance. Actually, I think if I were to order these in terms of importance, I would put being an idiot first, unga bunga. And then nowadays, I feel that your drive gauge management is the next important thing. Managing your drive gauge is the next important feature. And then your resources, as far as... I did this incorrectly. Well, no, optimization is the next part, I think. Because you can't manage your resources if you don't know the multiple routes of doing that. So I would do it like this. Fundamentals last. Fundamentals last. I would even put I would even put fundamentals below temper. This is my hot take. It's absolutely important to work on, but I would say working on your temper is more important than getting better at whiff punishing. This doesn't make sense, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, so hopefully that helps some people. What else do I got here? I mean, this is already a lot of good work. I'm ready to finish these puzzles, man. I'm trying to get it done. I'm almost certain it came to me in a dream. I know how to finish the small one. I know how that one's gonna go. Meter math. 5 things I like and hate. That didn't really work out too well. Street Fighter 6 input issues. I'm just going through some documents and seeing what else I can add to this. I got some Street Fighter 5 guides, but nah. I wrote a script about fighting games in one of my classes. It's called Run It Back. I wrote a 30-minute movie, basically. It's pretty cool. Maybe I can give it to subs. Cool. So yeah, these are what we have now. I don't think I made... There's a Ryu document somewhere. Let me find that. I think it's called Messy Ryu Notes. Street Fighter 6 Ryu lol. There it is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Does anybody else sing the alphabet when they're trying to figure out if something's in alphabetical order? I do that. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Okay. How come it's not there? There it is. Always. Messy notes. Yeah. Okay, this is good enough work. Alright, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna solve these dang on puzzles. We're all according to schedule right now. I'm moving, I'm grooving. So this game is one of my games of this year. If you love puzzle games, you can't. You're doing a disservice to yourself if you avoid this. It's $30. It's already on sale, basically. It's only 30 bucks. And if you enjoy these kinds of games, but you don't want to, it's gonna be on sale at some point. It's gonna be like 20 bucks or something crazy. Let me change the game right quick. Also, what's up, YouTube? I didn't. Oh shoot. Where's my YouTube chat? Tools. There we go. Sorry if I missed anything from YouTube. I'm gonna open it up. Sweet. Okay, so that's the new thing. Oh, I gotta make a Nightbot command for the guides to the guides. I think it's Nightbot, right? Commands. It should be tinyurl.com/worldstrongest-lap-guides. All the guys put into one extremely convenient place. There we go. Change the game to the Talos Principle. And now, there we go. Does it work? It doesn't work. What? 404 page not found. What? It works. I'll just do the whole thing with the HTTPS : semicolon. Is this a Talos stream or a Street Fighter stream? I'm about to switch to Street Fighter in a little bit. I'll play Street Fighter after this. I just switched over to Talos, but I'll play Street Fighter a little bit. I think you need to fix that link. I just did. Okay. I think I know how to solve the other one. Man, I gotta walk all this over here. I gotta go all the way over here. This is freaky. Ugh. Nice landing. So now when I do exclamation point WSL guides, boom, that link should work. Make sure everyone can see it. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, try the next one with the HTTPS link on it. Okay, so my idea for the small puzzle is to put a connector inside where the door is at, but use that connector to block off the light. And then I can grab it, and then the fan will turn on. It's gonna work. I already know it. I'm 100% sure. This game is so sick. Where's it at? Is it this one? Yes! I'm ready. I'm ready to solve it. There it is. Okay, here's what you do. You connect... No, you don't connect this one yet. Well, it doesn't matter which one. You put this one in the way so that it prevents it from activating the fan. This better work. So that I connect it here, and then I prevent... Like that. Connect it here, like this, and then it blocks it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Now I can go inside here, take it, the fan turns on, connect these two together, drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Give me that. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Woo, feels good, man.
Some of them are things Athena was never present for. Those are Miranda's memories.
Okay, the next one. I got ideas for the next 2, but they're not complete. That one is actually pretty easy now that I look back on it like that. The next one I'm gonna do is the mule. Which one is it? This one? This is the ultimate ombre. Hollow? Bane Hollow? So what I didn't try to do last time was use the drill, transport the drill to bring it outside. This is not Street Fighter. Man, I'm about to just turn the YouTube side off. I'll be back, YouTube.